evening, guys. Good evening. I feel terrible. I only had 4 beers and I feel rough as hell. I've just had to take a paracetamol. I can do it. I don't think I will fly this long. I want to go to bed. Never drinking again. Matt, did you message?
This is a slaughterhouse.
Ah, yes, it is.
It's locked.
Oh, so it is. Did you message me on Xbox not so other day? I didn't know whether it were you or not. I'll have to jump into a chat with you over on that side. Yeah, Paul, I'm not doing too bad. Not doing bad, love, and yourself. I saw you earlier on when you were in stream. Oh, I'm not drinking again. Well, there's no beers left anyway, so.
Something dire must have come about.
Yes, something dire. Strange. I don't know whether you played this at all, but I've been better, mate. Not gonna lie. Got car trouble. Oh no.
There is no one in sight.
Is it bad, Paul? Not cheap, me, without cars.
I cannot enter.
Probably going the wrong way on this. My timing chain snapped. Oh my god. Only had 9 months. 12 grand's worth. Jeez. Paul, what type of car is it? I can go in there. That's a lot of money, is that though? 12 grand. Jeez. I wouldn't want to be paying that well.
Where has everyone gone?
I came out of there, didn't I? Or did I? Can't remember now. Balls.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Oh my days, BMW Mini. Mini countrymen. Oh my days. They're pretty big as well. They're bigger than actual mini ones, aren't they? I once said to a mate of mine that I was thinking about getting a beaver, and he went, "Don't bother you. This is the moment."
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Let's have a rat. Are you ready then? Jeez. You're best off just going for a small. But saying that though, if you've got a biggish.
There's nobody here.
Open the door
Nobody
and let
at home.
me in.
There's no one in.
Anyone here know who Manny TG is? Manny TG. Manny. I've heard of Manny before, but I don't know where from. Why? Something happened. Manny. They're not streamers, are they? I've heard of a Manny, but never heard of a Manny TG. Any goodies here for me? Okay. Oh. Whoa. Made to see him a couple times, but I just roasted Callie. Let's see it a couple of times, but I just roasted Callie again. TV, made Callie shut, and Manny pops up making channel threats that he admitted he tried to trigger me off. Stopping alcohol in Scotland indoors. Here, to tell you the truth, right, that won't bother me, wouldn't that?
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
The Turquoise Turtle pub. Let's speak to this pisshead.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Hey, I tell you what,
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bolt, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
he turned around and said that sleep,
What's going on around here?
sleep
It's like everybody is hiding.
reduces
You must be
the
new here.
risk
Have you not heard about the
in
murders?
clots.
Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman.
That's the
Convenient
bogeyman.
answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness.
But you don't know I'm a vampire.
Do you?
I want to taste your blood.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Go on, lad.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a
cheers.
drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found.
Government just
And those
wants to
poor sods
control.
didn't die of flu.
It's, I don't know.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
A lot of
Been
people
quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight
don't
up to his
believe in it
room.
and stuff, but
Thought it was kind of rude,
I say
actually.
You mean
control.
he's still here?
Well, yeah. He
It's like
paid
I've
for
been
the
saying
entire
earlier on,
week.
though. What's the point in trying to get shut of it when others aren't even obeying by what they're being asked to do? I mean, what's so hard? It's either that or else it's gonna be.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Hey, oldest, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You know, we're only on about you to Mac other week or other. Yeah, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Saying that, you know, you must have been busy working or something because you haven't been on for some time.
There's got to be something can be done to get out of this
stupid or something.
bullshit mess.
I've never even been to India.
Yeah, but great game, hard to complete. Yeah, they aren't listening.
You cannot see me now.
Yeah, being busy working, bud. You're best off, mate. Let me just check on it and see if I can pinch. Is there any money I can pick up? No.
I think I'm losing my mind.
There's got to be something.
I should just run.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer.
But no, you haven't missed no. I haven't been really gaming.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Did you hear that? She was a vampire. She just took off.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Put you through all that. This COVID takes a lot of my work life. Yeah, exactly. Doing testing for it and doing my qualifications too. No, that's because we've been in
and who might you be?
That line of work.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people.
There's
in fact, killing them.
Someone on the wing.
Biting them.
Something.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders.
I love games like this.
The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished.
What setting?
Reckless. It must be brought to ground.
Not the easy one.
Quickly.
I haven't gone for the story one. I've gone for the normal mode, is it?
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
She was a vampire because she
Ridiculous.
disappeared.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Hiya, Matt.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I'll give it a go, mate. I'll give it a go.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal.
Hiya, Rosie.
We're both
How you
chasing
doing,
the same
sweetheart?
shadow.
You keeping well? Oh, crap. I missed this.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions
you
if
heard
you
about
find
what's
the killer?
going on with the new Xbox? No, what's been going on? Oh, I hope.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Oh, no. It overheats. Oh my. See? There you go, you see.
It's locked.
I hope I live
There's
long
gotta
enough
be
to see
something
them wet
can be
boot
done
boys
to
get
get
what's
out of
coming
this
to them.
bullshit.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
It's a good thing you cannot
Here,
see me.
come here, you.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the
Oh,
epidemic started.
I love my sleep,
Tom
Rosie.
thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I won't be let out of bed tonight.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
New PS5
Most
collects
people are
dust.
sleeping right now.
So it's
And those that are
dusty
awake tend to avoid
PS5.
going out.
Oh my days.
What with the murders and all.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
It was me.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu.
Ah!
Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought
Well,
we'd
there
seen the
you go.
last of it.
We got Spanish flu
Dozens
here.
dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
You play a game and there's like...
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows.
He knows. He's just
People
been
have always
told.
disappeared around
That
these
guy
parts.
upstairs told him what a sewer dog
The
was.
ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm
Tom
just the barmaid
doesn't
here,
want
okay?
to say anything.
If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
I'm going to bite you.
William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
I feel a bit peckish, but can't be asked to make anything. Oh, yeah.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face.
It's one of those
He
murder
must have
mystery
caught something
suspense
awful.
games.
He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor.
You know what it
I'll be
reminds
sure
me
to
of?
talk.
Sherlock Holmes. I mean, he speaks like Sherlock Holmes, let alone he's a vampire. Are you kidding me? Ah. Right, I thought it crashed.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Right, hang on a minute. That's right. I think I've got that. Must be down this way then. Yeah, I had egg and chips for tea. I had a sleep first. Well, nodded off for a couple of minutes.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
No idea. Is this a new game here? This is one of your games that you get for your free monthly game. This you've got Need for Speed Underground, I think, not Underground. I can't remember. It's one at Need for Speeds, and you get this VampYr. I think I'm lost. This happened to me last night on Division 2. Matt, if you're still in, if you play Division 2 on Xbox, you have to jump in with us. Do a few missions. Yeah, cool. I haven't got this. Yeah, it's your free monthly game, is this? One of them. So like I say, you get Need for Speed and this. I thought, well, I'll give this a shot. It's something that I don't normally play like, because I normally get fed up of them and get bored. But so far so good. Even if you don't download it, put it in your library and you've got it. I think it's about 30 I'd quit this. It might be more actually. I could do with a cup of tea again. Right, let me I need to find out where I'm going now.
It's locked, all right.
Right, that's where I came up from then. Have I got to go? It says interrogate locals, so...
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care.
Yeah,
this
Sean.
is a free country. People still have the right to come and go,
How
don't
you doing,
they?
mate? Don't eat garlic.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
I love
You
garlic.
must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Oh.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Is this,
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
No, it won't.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Yes.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn
I'm
old
all
clothes.
right.
William used to be strong.
I'm alright, I've got a bit of an
He's a
headache
mess.
because I had
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him
cans
back
this
here unless he
afternoon.
cleans up his act, okay?
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
So it's like I'm just trying to settle my head. There
The
he is.
body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Yeah, honest to God, you're the second one that said it then. Because some quests are hard to figure out, and if you're too slow, the people end up dying. Oh no.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Let's just check over here a minute. That's locked. In we go. Opportunity attack. Out. Silent behind enemy. Alright then, let's do this.
Over there!
Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish mouth of yours. We haven't known McCullen to be wrong about anything.
Right. No time I can remember.
That's pretty
I've
cool
only been
actually.
part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut him, Mr.
Never
Billy.
be hard for gun
If the man
cast.
says a bloodsucker's dug in
Key
here,
wing.
you've got one job, and that's to find
Because
Find
he's
it
wingman.
fast.
Fair
Here.
enough, Tom.
Yeah, baby.
But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Best stay back, sir.
It's like heavy rain and until dawn a bit. Yeah, here, it's... You know what? So far, so good. You know, I mean, it's alright for a freebie. Don't think there's out over there, is there? Let's just check around here. But it's got that sort of edge to it, hasn't it? Itchy eye. To put enemies round, press L3. So there are 4 types of resistance: physical, melee, range, blood, shadow. Ah. Okay. Right. Need to go through there, don't I? Right, okay. Just getting used to buttons. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good, it's not doing bad. Just a case of search for things.
That's this nest of them cleaned out. Look at it! There's one of them murdering themselves!
Shit!
He's done for!
Where is it? They dropped out. my eyeballs. Note to pick up. Right.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
Better not set myself on fire. IT, big girl. You're a good girl, aren't you? Huh? Oh, she said. Oh, she said.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
back in a minute. I'm just going to go get a drink of tea. 2 minutes.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yes, it's going to be an early night for me tonight.
Please, let go of me. Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, William.
bloodshed.
Stay with me, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
No. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
There we go, Ian. Turn it other way.
Let me go. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock.
Holy
They stray
crap.
without me.
No. Oh, thank you very much.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You
Scowl.
truly are a
There you go.
newborn. I should
Cheers.
have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
It was her, I reckon, that bit him then.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
There's no else anymore. I don't need to. Right, come on.
Yes, at dawn we roll.
I've got a trophy.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed. Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
I say get me into the place.
It seems I have little choice. Yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book.
Jonathan,
the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
some crazies in here.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
I bring a vampire.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes,
And
well,
now
I'll
she's
make a new
in-
rotor in
now
the
she's
morning.
in 2 weeks
In the meantime,
quarantine.
Find a
She's in lockdown.
good bed for Mr.
Okay.
Hampton. Be
Jeez.
sure to pay attention to his
Fucking
needs.
murder.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front.
Reed!
He served
no
King
place like
Country
home.
and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh,
Yes.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Let go of me on then, you idiot.
Leave me alone.
Take me to an hospital. Take me to a hospital.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Alright, don't worry. I'll leave you alone.
You bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
I'm going to drink your blood.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard!
Take
Didn't
a
have
bite.
the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill...
You know what? It ain't bad. It's not bad at all. You know, it's pretty steady away. I like the shing shing music. Right, so
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
And it's not bad for free, really, is it? What have I got on now?
Oh yeah. I'm the doctor.
Any boxes?
Come on, I don't have all night.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
Dr.
I was assisting
Tippett.
Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Oh.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Rest. To evolve. Right, so I need to rest. Oh, God, I'm coming back down to earth as well now. Praise the Lord for that. I'm never drinking again. Where do I sleep?
A vampire never sleeps here. Only through the day.
I'm coming, nurse. Just give me 2 minutes, let me have a hunt around a minute. I might miss some goodies. Right.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself.
Murderous nurse.
This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy
Yes.
Crane. Welcome to
Murderous
Pembroke
Crane.
Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Right, let me just search in here.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Thank you very much.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Is it that?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that cabin fellow.
Did I get it? I don't know whether I got that. But how do you... How do you choose them? Ah, okay. Common trigger part. That's what I need. You can't do anything with these. It's just your samples. Junk. Let's go inside. Oh, hang on. Oh, no.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
No.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Didn't even ask him out. See you, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
He's got a reflection. I thought vampires weren't supposed to have reflections.
I have a reflection.
Oh, there we go. Listen, anyone want to do a screenshot of that? Blow it up. And then stick it on. You know what? I think I will. I'll take a screenshot of that. Prevent disease. Careless spitting. Wow. That's what we've been on about this afternoon. Yes. Easy, Mac. How you doing, man? Look at that. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Spread by droplets. do not cough in public. Wow. Don't you think, right, that's a coincidence?
I'm the doctor.
I know what I've got to do here. Is that
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Oh.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about
I'm an
you,
expert
Doctor.
in blood transfusion.
Of course, you can't say the same about
blood
me.
transfusion.
Since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become...
I like these storyline-based games.
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Oh.
I don't see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reed. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is, are you judging yourself hard enough?
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Still more comfortable. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Let you down,
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Reed! What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Wilson about
So
the
last
extra
summer
work.
there was a first wave of an epidemic.
Smiling now.
Don't you think they're trying to tell us something? And that's in a game. When did this game come out? Before COVID. Come on, man, they've been prepping us. Been right in front of us. There. Oh, no. Excuse me. You know, for that's another couple of weeks. I'll have beer. If I go out for but I'm in no rush. No, I need to put that. What is it on charge? Lap a minute. No, Ian, don't. What you doing? Yanking stuff, man. bear with us a minute, peeps. I'm having to plug stuff in. Can't see. Bloody hell, is someone's moaning, man. Someone's wailing. I can hear him. It's the mysterious wailer. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Plugged in.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
There he is. He's wailing in background.
You seem quite optimistic.
Oh,
it's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True.
It's true.
Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
Oh, no.
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded.
With the
I believe.
So you believe
Dr. Ackroyd.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Right, find your office on second floor and enter the backyard garden. Okay. I took all that.
Hey, sorry, I'm taking medication.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Reed!
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it.
Here, look,
I'm afraid
Saxon.
we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed?
Reed!
I have the feeling you're very capable.
This
And your
game was
colleagues
brought
seem
out
to think
before
so
COVID
too.
came
In
out.
other circumstances, you would be right.
And this is all about...
But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility.
Plague.
My apologies.
What's that?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right.
What the bloody hell happened there?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me,
Nurse, nurse, where's my bed bath? Not flu, it's corona. That's what I mean. Influenza. Right, I need to find my way up to... See what this...
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Whoa!
Really?
It's what is it?
Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk.
I've lost my
Afraid it
broomstick.
hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain
and I don't
is
know
the
how to
reason
get
you're
back.
here. Is someone taking
The
care of
Quidditch.
Yes.
The Quidditch. They stole my balls.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Really, I can't remember. I don't know where my broomstick's gone.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe.
Holy crap.
But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
I will see you later.
No.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
Whoa, oh she. Hey up.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Oh.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed?
I just have
I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that
That's it,
matters.
Harry Potter. It was Potter.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
You always knew the worst to come.
I don't like your mother.
As for me, blundering idiot.
There we go.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a
Guess she's on the
that your help will
booper.
be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
I'm telling you, when will this made, this game?
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Me even.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. Especially
Get a grip,
concerning
Pippa.
doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation. whether he deserved it or not.
That's who we spoke to earlier on.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Right, let's just check in here a minute. Don't want to talk to
Good
this
evening,
guy.
sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face.
Damn.
No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work.
And the drugs
It just
don't
hurts
work.
under the scars. If you get my drift.
And now I'll see your face again. I know I'll see your face again.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much.
Not balls, no.
I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
No.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Oh, I hope
Dr.
this is
Reed,
Mr. Hampton.
Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
It's Conor McGregor.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle?
I
met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
What? Boot Dippy? Bloody Boot Dippy? Is that what he said? Let's have a look. Boot Digby?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor.
12.
To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
I'm not going to talk to anybody else. Right, fine. So this will be first one. Let's check him out. machine. Here we go.
Not now.
Oh yeah, don't go and walk about there.
It's locked, all right.
Yes, this must be it. You just found a new hideout. Here you can spend your XP while resting, or craft items.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Yes, mate.
Relegated
I tell
to
you
the
what,
shadows.
I do like this
a kingdom
game.
of my own.
For free. I won't pay for it.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
It's interesting. You're a vampire. Come. Investigate. Like Sherlock Holmes. And there's things to find. Clues. I'm not going on there yet. Oh. That's for crafting. Okay. On what you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens. Serum, weapons upgrade to boost yourself at serums. And your weapons upgrade to improve and customise your weapons. During a dialogue, you first need to analyse the component. You first need to analyse the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the to analyse components. Bollocks. Right, okay, I think that's pretty cool. That's fatigue. Sepsis. Oh, good grief. Sepsis. Saw no shotgun. Mostly used as a short range no. Some more parts.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutations.
Switch off hand weapons. Switch main hand weapon. Use item. Use item down and up. So offhand.
But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Right, what's all this? That's 1,000. Hang on. Hi, Sacom. Someone in Mike's stream using your name. Well, you know what it's like, Matt. At least you've not been forgotten about, mate. That's how I see it now. If they can mention you, they haven't forgotten about you. Fast regen, hard bite, capacity, big thirst, only gone defensive. You'll block your target's blood. You will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. A blood barrier. You create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or it destroys. Right, okay then. Well, there we go. This is pretty interesting, is this? I get right into stuff like this. Might get this game again, not sure though. Matt, it's free for your games. Go to PSN store, go to the store, and it's your free PSN games for a month. We've got Need for Speed as well. So I've put Need for Speed in library. I've already got that over on Xbox. But I've put that Need for Speed in library, and I put this in library, and then it were on the other day, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to download it and have a little go on it. And this is it. This is really, really good. Need for Speed Heat. Is that the one, or is it, or what it wanted, not most wanted? It's that one with red car on, the red GTR. But those I've downloaded. Well, it's in the library anyway. Right. So, vampire will concentrate on the prey's blood, stopping them in the tracks and making them defenseless. It's easy to kill someone that can't move. Right. What's on the tactical side? How much is that? That's a spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. How much is that? That's 500. No. I can leave. What's that one there? A shadow veil. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows. Oh, not yet, I don't. Cartridge bag increases bullets and medical syringes. Yeah, I'll check. I'll get some more. I'll get some more. Yes, payback. That's the one. Yeah, we got that. You take, the healthier the district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, chaos. It's for you to decide what the district's fate. Okay. Well. It's really good. It's one of those where understand this though. Right, okay. I'll come back to all this. What's this mean? That's his mother. Beatrice. He's got fatigue.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
It's alright, we'll just go. We'll just take a couple of people every now and again, won't we?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Is there anything I can
The flower's dying. It needs water. Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Being cancelled, so
a crisis, you say?
Ah, balls.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted.
Is it gonna
I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't
have.
have.
Be better off restarting your console.
Everything
again,
used to be stored in the old morgue.
See if it...
Perhaps I should look there first.
Switches on.
Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. It's locked.
Well, been in here. I remember that box. Dr. Tippett, Strickland and Ackroyd. That's my office. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. He's in here, innit?
It's here again.
So many deaths. And what of my own life?
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me. Even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
Shadu!
Blood and soul.
I don't know whether I said that right.
To you now.
The life running in your
Okay.
veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark One. Spare me.
Where's that? Where? Are you in here? Oh, here he is. Here we go. Harry's here, look. Harry Potter.
I think I might have something for you.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Oh, forbid.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
I can't give it. It won't let me. I mustn't have it. If I could give him it.
I will see you later.
Oh. Maybe I should just like... Oh, Mother's there.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
As soon as I can, like...
What? Did you say something, sir?
I will not let you down, my boy.
Right. Right. Came in there. Looked in there. It's a back garden. I've seen it somewhere. Is this it? No, that's where I came in. Right. I'll check that out in a minute. Is it this were a back garden? No.
I'm sure that during your lifetime, you've all seen things that no one would believe.
That's locked. I don't want to talk to him. I don't know him yet. I want to find this back garden.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Who's he?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Find the lost wallet in the garden. Okay. That's cool. Come on. Can't follow her. Run, Ian. Run, Ian.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
What's it say? Midnight in the garden. Of good and evil. Bullets. I think it's a safe house, this. Oh, I'm gonna have to go make another cup of tea while that's doing this. That's done it. Doing another cup of tea. Oh, crap, I've gone into Old Log. Right, okay. What's that? Find some ferrous tartrate. Find some quinine. Find some sodium claw at you. Oh, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like... it sounds like them clickers. Sounds like them clickers out of Last of Us 2 and Last of Us. Right, I am. Oh, oh. Pretty sick, I do like it. Oh! Oh no! I'm dead! You died. Right, back in a minute. Let's have a look. Let's commence. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Come on. It says I'm going at 12. I've now settled in. No. No, Ian, no. I have. Right. Shite.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Excellent. I need to rest. Yes.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Safe for now. Right, right, okay then. So you can't get in there. There's no one there.
It's locked.
Where did you go?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Oh no! Don't follow her. He's here! Oh. Here's his mate. There's one down there. How do you switch weapons?
It's locked, all right.
So, equip it and press. You just acquired a new. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press triangle to directly absorb. Understand that 2 or 4. Ah. Right, okay, so I've only got 2. What change that then to that?
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Oh. Here we go.
Oh, God forbid.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Okay, then we're gonna go find Mr. Tippett again.
Okay, Dr. Tippett.
Doctors have been in here. Shit. Oh no. Here we go. Right. Hey, Rayan. Shit. Oh, yeah, wow, you dickhead. Change that. Back to. Love that. That's right.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
What your last thoughts would be, sir.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Goodbye, Milton.
Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this epidemic.
Okay. Right.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
Tell you what you're doing, go get a drink, pal. See you later, guys.